Oh, hey, all right. I got all kinds of messages coming up on my screen here. And I've never done this before. Well, I did it a live one time in August after my second husband passed. It was 2 weeks afterward, and I reached out because my heart goes out to widows, mainly because I've been a widow twice. I'm Christy Hicks, and I just wanted to reach out and help somebody else because I needed help. And instead of um, facing the truth that I need help, I just was reaching out to help other people because I'm a helper, but in nature. But there's things that happen in life, y'all. I just cannot make this stuff up. And to me, it's proof that just God loves God loves you. God loves me more than anything. And today, for instance, yesterday I found out that I didn't do some paperwork right, and online I paid for it. I even made sure that the lady in East Texas verified that yeah, it's paid for. You're good. You'll get it in a few days, and it's some legal documents that I needed, and instead of you know checking to make sure everything went through. I didn't think about it. She didn't think about it. She got the money. She did exactly what I wanted. And instead of it getting here in a couple few days, I was like, wait a minute. It's been a couple of weeks, and I had to have them for an appointment for Social Security. And so I did some doings yesterday, calling a friend, calling the county and saying, hey, I haven't received it. So she said excuse me, I've had a stuffy nose, runny nose anyway. She said, well, if you have somebody come get it, then you'll have it. Because it's already paid for. They can just come pick it up. I said, okay. So I called a friend who went and got it for me, and I said, I'll be there tomorrow. So I got up early this morning, and I ride a Can-Am Spider. You'll see in my pictures that I have on there that I ride a Spider. I ride with a group. They're the U.S. Spider Riders, North Texas branch. If you ride, please reach out to us and come ride with us. Let's get back to the story. Um, so I got up early this morning and I realized, well, one car doesn't have gas and the other one needs tires. So I checked my bike about 5 o'clock this morning, and yep, I had gas, so that was my plan. Now it was in the 40s this morning, which, depending on where you are, that's probably warm if you live up north. It's a little chilly if you live in warmer areas. I don't know. So I got ready, I got on my bike, and I kept going out to do things. And the last thing I did was tell my mother, who lives with me, um, I said, well, I got everything. I'll be back at 11. And she said, do you have your helmet? No, I didn't have my helmet. So I got my helmet on, got everything ready, got on my bike, and I started listening to some stuff. And I was talking to the Lord about things, or as my last husband would say, stuffing things. He was always funny. Um, and I said, there's things I want. I I want I want to be able to tell people about you, and I didn't feel like I got up this morning and spent relationship time with him. I got up and I was busy doing all kinds of stuff, and um, instead I was just sitting there. I was talking to him, and um, there was something I wanted to listen to in particular, and I have gloves, and the gloves I had on, you can't. They're not the touchy screen kind, like this. I wonder if that's going to work anyway. But but they worked, and I was like, wow! And I got to listen to the things that I really wanted to listen to, that I really needed to listen to, and there were things like, "I love you." It was there were love notes from God to me, telling me how much He loved me. And I'm like, I gotta get this done, I gotta get that done. I'm driving in heavy traffic, and it should only take about an hour to get to East Texas from where I am, and it took an hour and a half. So I'm like, oh snap! When I got to the town, my daughter had well before I got to the town, one of my daughters had called me and said, "Mom, you need to stop by the bank and find out what this is about." So I was like, well, it's probably an old account I didn't close down. I didn't remember from my first husband, and so it's like there's another stop. I did not get there till it was like 9:30, almost 10. It was about 10, yeah. And because I was going to see David at the furniture shop in Greenville, Texas. And um, if you have antiques, take them to him to refinish. He's amazing. Um, but my time, I had it planned just so everything would work. God tells us, you know, in Proverbs, a man plans his way, but God directs your footsteps. And I'm like, okay, I have to remember that. There's a reason for this. Everything you have is timed out exactly right. I have to just let go and let God. And I'm sitting there, and I'm thinking about my business. I connect lenders with investors and investors with lenders, um, and make sure everybody has a happy marriage and uh, in the real estate world. So my point is, I think that today did not go exactly as I planned it, but today went so well. When I got to see David, I thought I don't have a whole lot of time. We joked around back and forth for a few minutes. He said, "There's what you need." So I grabbed it and put it in my top case, and hugged his neck, and I said, "I need air in my tires." And well, he's joking with me like, "Why would you ride a motorcycle? It's a Can-Am Spider, the Sea to Sky 2021 version. It's pretty. It's beautiful. It's amazing." In cold weather, and I said, "Well, one vehicle needed gas, the other one needs tires. So of the two, the Spider's the most logical thing for me." And I said, besides that, I'm keeping warm. I have heated handlebars and heated seats, and I've got flannel lined jeans, and I had my chaps on. I wore socks today. I normally don't, and uh, I have two shirts on, and I have the biggest leather coat, and it is so warm. And two pairs of gloves on, my helmet. I had my gaiter on. The only thing that's cold was my head because I couldn't get the vents to close up on top. And I look lovely today, and that's okay. Um, so I drove back, and on the way back, I thought, well, I'm going to stop by the Social Security office in Greenville and see if I can just drop these papers off with them, or what can we do. I walk in, and I'm talking to the security guard, just want to ask him a question. And he just, before I could even get two words out, "I can't answer you anything. I can't answer anything." He was just so rude. Well, there's no reason to be rude. So I was like, you know what? Skip you. I'm not taking this. I'm going to get back on my bike and I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive home. I drove home and grabbed me a bite of lunch. I had talked to another lady that has been widowed also, and we go to church together and do lots of things together. And so she answered my questions, and then I got in my car and drove to the Social Security office here in the Dallas area. And I went in there and told the guy at the front desk, they are so nice. They are so nice. And I said, I need to drop these papers off because I have an appointment next week. And all the with the holiday, this is my only time. He said, well, you know what? He said, you can just make an appointment right there, or get a number right there and sign in, whatever you do. And then he said, and then have a seat. And I said, well, I need to be out of here by 3. And he said, I don't think you're going to make that. And I said, you know what? I think I can. And he just kind of, well. Anyway, I went and found somebody. I sat next to him, and I'm just talking to him. I am not shy. I am not shy. When it comes to people, I just like to talk to them. And so he said he had been there. This was 1 o'clock in the afternoon when we started talking. He had been there since 10 o'clock. I got there at 1 o'clock. He didn't get out till 3. I got out at, I think, like 3:45. And the reason I got out so early is because they were all sitting there and everybody was down and everything. And I was like, Lord, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your presence. You're always here with us. You don't leave us. You're always, always, always here. Thank you so much. I said, you can do anything. You can turn this around. And it wasn't very long. Now this is earlier in when I was there. It wasn't very long that a lady came out and she started going and getting everybody organized in order in line, sending you go to this one, you go to that one, call this number. Where are you? You're there? Okay, you're getting, just have a seat. We're getting to you. And what other people were saying could not get done. God sent somebody to go take care of things. And she did. She took care of things. Did I get out at 3 o'clock? No. Did I get back in time for my appointment? Yes. Matter of fact, my appointment at 3 o'clock just called me and said they won't be here till 7:30. Ooh, I gotta hurry because they're gonna be here pretty soon. But God perfected everything that I needed. I got the documents that I needed. I got the documents sent in and turned in to where I needed. I got um, I got to eat lunch today. I came home and mother was here, and we went and I went and picked dinner up, and we had a good dinner, and I get a new dishwasher. I'll tell you that story another time. But anyway, that's just one of the ways that God tells you that He loves you. He perfects everything that concerns you, right down to the least detail. If you let Him. I could have gotten all frazzled today with that first man. I could have gotten just totally frazzled. I didn't. I chose. Bless you. Have a good day. I'm not losing. I'm not going to miss on what God's got for me by losing my temper, and it's all good. I got everything done this week because I sat before God and I said, Lord, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening, and all these things are coming about and they all need to be dealt with. And he's like, it's okay, I've already got it handled. We're good. Take your time, relax. Everything I needed to get done this week got done, including this video. I've been working on it for a few days trying to figure this out. Anyway, I just want to tell you, everybody has hard times, but God. When you take those situations in life, and as Dr. Leroy Thompson has been preaching, and you just pause, it says, if you'll just pause, well, I'm paused, and just turn in and start saying, okay, Lord, I'm just going to reset to rest. I'm going to receive everything simply trusting. Give it over to Him and then watch Him. My day has been so. The doorbells, my dog bells are going. My day has been wonderful. God bless y'all. Have a great day. See you soon.